Have you ever felt like everyone else is moving ahead in life while you stay stuck in the same routine? You wake up tired, scroll your phone, rush through the day, promise yourself tomorrow will be different, but tomorrow looks exactly the same. Now imagine this. You wake up before the world. No notifications, no chaos, no distractions. Just silence, focus, clarity. And according to millions of successful people, that single habit can completely change your life. This is the core idea behind the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, a book that transformed the morning routines of entrepreneurs, athletes, creators, and high performers around the world. But this isn't just a book about waking up early. It's about mastering your mind, protecting your focus, and building a life most people only dream about. And in this video, you'll learn why mornings control your entire life, the powerful 20-20-20 formula, how to eliminate distraction and procrastination, and a practical 3-week plan to start transforming your life immediately. So before you say, "I'm not a morning person," watch this till the end, because this book might completely change the way you live. Robin Sharma says something powerful. Your excuses are seducing you. Most people believe success comes from talent, or luck, or intelligence. But according to this book, success comes from consistency. Small, daily habits repeated for years. And the biggest problem today is distraction. The modern world is designed to destroy your focus. Social media, notifications, endless scrolling, constant entertainment. Your brain never gets silence anymore. And when your mind is constantly distracted, you lose the ability to think deeply. That's why most people feel exhausted even after doing nothing meaningful. They spend entire days reacting instead of creating. Robin Sharma believes the early morning hours are the solution, because at 5 a.m., the world becomes quiet. No noise, no interruptions, no demands. And that silence becomes your superpower. The people who dominate life are not always smarter. They simply protect their focus better than everyone else. That's why elite performers wake up early. Not because it's trendy, but because it gives them uninterrupted time to improve themselves. And that brings us to the biggest idea in the book. According to Robin Sharma, the first hour of your day determines the quality of your entire life. He calls this the victory hour, and it's divided into 3 parts: 20 minutes of movement, 20 minutes of reflection, 20 minutes of growth. Simple, but life-changing. Let's break it down. The first 20 minutes are for movement, exercise immediately after waking up. Why? Because movement releases dopamine and serotonin. It activates your brain, improves energy, reduces stress, and increases focus. Even a simple workout, jump rope, push-ups, or a fast walk can completely change your mental state. Most people begin their mornings by checking their phones. That instantly floods the brain with stress, comparison, and distraction. Instead, Robin Sharma says, win your body first. The second 20 minutes are for reflection. This is where you calm your mind. Meditation, journaling, prayer, deep breathing, gratitude, whatever helps you reconnect with yourself. Because clarity doesn't come from noise, it comes from silence. The strongest people are not always the loudest. They're the ones who can control their minds under pressure, and reflection trains that ability. Then comes the final 20 minutes, growth. Read books, listen to educational content, study skills, learn something valuable. Because if you improve yourself every single morning, your future becomes impossible to stop. Think about this. If you improve just 1% every day, your entire life looks different after a year. That's the power of daily growth. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they lack discipline. Motivation is temporary. You feel motivated after watching a video, then go back to your old habits the next day. Robin Sharma says elite performers rely on systems, not feelings. Because feelings change, systems don't. The 5 a.m. Club is not really about waking up early. It's about proving to yourself that you can keep promises to yourself. That changes your identity. Every time you wake up early, you build self-respect. And self-respect changes everything. You become more confident, more focused, more disciplined. The problem is, comfort is addictive. Your brain always chooses easy pleasure over long-term growth. That's why people stay trapped in cycles, scrolling, binging, procrastinating, delaying their dreams. The book explains that greatness requires discomfort, growth requires struggle. Nobody becomes extraordinary by living comfortably every day, and the people who achieve amazing things are simply willing to do difficult things consistently, even when they don't feel like it. One of the most powerful concepts in the book is this: your life improves when you improve internally. Robin Sharma calls these the four interior empires: mindset, heart set, health set, soul set. Most people only focus on skills or money, but successful people train every part of themselves. Mindset is how you think. If your thoughts are negative, fearful, or weak, your life follows the same pattern. Your mind becomes your reality. Heart set is your emotional state. Can you handle criticism, stress, failure, rejection? Emotional control is a superpower in modern life. Health set is your physical energy. Without energy, nothing works. Your focus drops, your discipline disappears, your confidence weakens. That's why exercise, sleep, and nutrition matter so much. And finally, soul set. This is your purpose. Why are you doing what you do? Because success without meaning eventually feels empty. Many people chase money for years, only to realize they still feel unhappy. The book teaches that true greatness combines achievement with fulfillment. Here's something most people underestimate. Your environment shapes your behavior. If you surround yourself with distraction, you become distracted. If you surround yourself with negativity, you become negative. Your habits are heavily influenced by the people around you. That's why Robin Sharma emphasizes protecting your mental environment. The content you consume matters. The conversations you have matter. The people you follow matter. Everything enters your mind like programming, and eventually your programming becomes your identity. Want better results? Change your environment first. Create a space that encourages growth, less noise, less distraction, more focus. Because discipline becomes easier when your environment supports your goals. Most people think high performers are naturally motivated, but the truth is, they simply mastered routine. They removed decision fatigue. They don't negotiate with themselves every morning. They already decided who they want to become. That's powerful, because every great life is built through repetition, not one giant breakthrough. Tiny actions repeated consistently. One workout, one focused hour, one early morning, one page read, then repeated hundreds of times. The problem is that people underestimate small habits because results are invisible at first. But invisible progress eventually becomes visible transformation. And one day, people call you disciplined, without seeing the years of quiet effort behind it. Now let's turn these ideas into action, because inspiration without execution changes nothing. This is your practical 3-week 5 a.m. club challenge. Week 1. Reset your mornings. Goal: wake up earlier and reduce mental chaos. Your tasks: wake up just 30 minutes earlier than usual. Do not touch your phone for the first hour. Drink water immediately after waking up. Spend 10 minutes moving your body. Write down 3 goals every morning. The objective this week is not perfection, it's awareness. You're teaching your brain that mornings are for growth, not distraction. Expect resistance. Your brain will try to pull you back into old habits. That's normal. Discipline begins when comfort ends. Week 2. Build the victory hour. Now we upgrade your routine. Wake up at 5 a.m. or your earliest realistic time. Follow the 20-20-20 formula. 20 minutes exercise, 20 minutes reflection, 20 minutes learning. Also, remove one major distraction from your mornings. No social media before breakfast. No random scrolling. Protect your focus aggressively. By now, you'll start noticing something powerful. Your mind feels calmer. Your days feel more intentional. Your confidence starts increasing because you're finally taking control of your life instead of reacting to it. Week 3. Become the person you admire. This week is about identity. You're no longer trying to improve. You become someone who values discipline. Your tasks: wake up consistently, track your habits daily, read 10 pages every morning, exercise at least 20 minutes daily, plan your day before the world interrupts you, and most importantly, keep promises to yourself. Because confidence is built through self-trust. Every time you follow through, you strengthen your identity. By the end of these 3 weeks, you may not become rich overnight, but your mindset will change. And once your mindset changes, your future changes too. The biggest lesson from the 5 a.m. Club is simple. Own your morning. Elevate your life. Most people wait for motivation. Successful people build routines. Most people live distracted. Successful people protect their focus. Most people want results. Very few are willing to change their habits. The truth is, your future is created by what you repeatedly do every day. Not once, not occasionally, every single day. And maybe waking up at 5 a.m. isn't really about the time. Maybe it's about becoming the version of yourself you know you're capable of becoming. The disciplined version, the focused version, the confident version, the version that stops making excuses and starts building the life they truly want. So tomorrow morning when the alarm rings, will you hit snooze or will you begin transforming your life? If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Modern Wisdom Library for more life-changing books and practical self-improvement content. And remember, small daily improvements create extraordinary lives.